First up, most buzzworthy celebrity updates feature some fascinating news regarding Jana Duggar and her spouse Steven Wisman. Counting on alum has been keeping a low profile, yet she is once more in focus. Thanks to a brand new vlog, Jana is providing us a quick look at their Nebraska life and Steven's explosive singing career has enthusiasts humming inquisitively about what the recently wets have been rather consistent. To learn about next events become crazy in Steven's daring Duggar world, new view on Jana's startling style, decisions, and some I found stories about the younger Duggar siblings just follow rules occurring and you don't want to overlook. Let's enter the drama straightforward. Oh, we cannot overlook an unexpectedly interesting moment on social media. Jana Duggar recently enjoyed a remark defending her father, Jim. Bob Duggar told her she was an autonomous woman, yet is there more to this than first greets the eye we are shattering? It all is down for you, keep tuned to see. Eventually, what supporters are saying it, meeting up with Julia Duggar and her trip far from her rigorous background, while she has surely changed it, might not be the total turn from her cautious background, from which some were expecting. Let's investigate what's actually continuing along Jill's path. Remember to enjoy, comments, and subscribe to The Glory for every fresh update on your preferred stars. Allow us to enter. Jana Duggar lately linked that Not with Steven Wisman is producing for us inside view of their existence as newlywed. In her most recent vlog, the 34-year-old grabbed us on a quick fixer-upper tour, residents in Nebraska yet still in need of much more work ahead of us. Obviously, it is evident that Jana and Steven find great excitement in making this house their ideal house. Still, it's not only about house's renovations. For this pair, Steven has been occupied following his musical inclination. For those who might not know, Steven Wisman arises from a musical family. They have been traveling years together and performing together to many locations and activities. Now Jana seems to be right by his side, bolstering him as he carries on his singing career. In a recent year's LinkedIn stories posted by Jana boldly showed a video. Steven and his family are practicing the national anthem of United States, Star Spangled Banner. Steven is visible engaging in the guitar as he sung beside his family, presenting his musical ability. The video was recorded at the Midwest Old Threshers, a yearly festival in Mount Pleasant, Iowa, where the Wisman family was doing. But that's not all. Additionally, curious among fans is whether Jana could be basing Nebraska's permanent residence on her renovation vlog. She discussed that still much has to be done around the house. That includes moving some doorways. Rather curiously, Jim, Bob Duggar, and not many of Jana's siblings were seen aiding with the improvements, leading to many of them think Jana and Steven are getting complete backing from the Duggar family as they across their new. Hence, what do you suppose fame enthusiasts are you pleased to see more of Jana and Steven's life together? Amply illustrates how Jana complements her husband's musical ability, skills, and is totally embracing her part. Being a loving wife makes us eager to look ahead for this couple in both their trip of house renovation and Steven's future singing career follows. Digging into some very amazing updates directly from the Duggar planet, from where things are spiraling really unexpectedly. From Steven Wisman's most recent endeavor to rock a fresh look to Jana Duggar, shocking style decisions, and even some eyebrow-raising conjecture on the smaller Duggar siblings. This is contents you wish to avoid missing, so let us jump. First of all, let us discuss Steven Wisman on most recent Instagram narrative story. Steven had been seen sporting what some supporters are phoning the cool believers hat matched with some short shorts. Surely, you heard that right, short shorts. It feels like Steven might be aiming for channel some rapper vibes, leaving followers wondering whether he will be corresponding with Ben Solt, sometimes known as Ben, offers some ideas on how to present this new image. But honestly, can anyone actually see ST aiming to fit the rap scene? Jana Duggar has been turning meantime heads with her own audacious decisions. Fans couldn't help but find her sporting those Nike shorts really stand out from those the understated clothing we have always worn, related with the Duggars, and that's not all of which. Jana has lately been seen carrying huge lollipops in hand that look to have evolved into her trademark item. First showing up on a YouTube channel, video, and today on Instagram is this Jana's manner of gently rebelling or just adopting a fresh, more laid-back way of life. Still, the shocks do not stop here. Joan and Jennifer Duggar have been spotted hanging out with Jana rather a lot lately, encouraging some to conjecture that they might be devoting much more time. Distant from Nebraska, far from the strict Duggar speaking for Johanna in home terms, some supporters were fast to spot what seemed to be an arm tattoo, generating discussions about whether it is actual or even a temporary design. Could you picture a Duggar bearing a tattoo that is clearly that this new phase of life is, including some unanticipated modifications for the Duggars, and they resemble more like your typical American family every day finds wonder in remembering the times when humility was valued highly. Recall when they participated in jeans races, and Polo today is showing Duggar thigh. Some fans are really shocked, and where, in all of this, are Jim, Bob, and Michelle? Their missing from these postings has not gone unseen, which many people question whether they either ignore what's there, occurring, or just not caring about. Still living now are the younger Duggars. At home, like Josie Jordan does James gracefully, possibly the ones are Jason and Jackson, keeping a check on things while the others, if the family is dispersed, but with everything, these modifications, who knows what direction next for. This well-known family begs what questions. On these most recent Duggar innovations, are we living in a new age for the familial? Hence, is this merely a phase or otherwise, we're entering an unexpected event? Include Jana Duggar with admirers. Debating Jana lately enjoyed a comment on social media and it spurred rather a lot of reaction. The response and inquiry champions her father, Jim Bob Duggar, and compliments Jana as a self-reliable woman. But is there more to this than first greets the eye? Let's separate the specifics and observe what comments supporters have regarding this unexpected action. Hence, this is what happened. Jana Duggar maintaining a record of relatively modest profile given she lately married to Stephen Wisman, like a remark that has enthusiasts humming. The remark honors Jim Bob Duggar. Basically, he is painted as a decent father and commander who also recommended, so Jana is a competent and independent person. Lady still, many supporters are raising money eyebrows in view of Jim Bob's divisive past and the stressed out his relationship with some of his young children, especially Jill Duggar. One admirer asked why Jana is doing this, appreciating this particular remark as if her dad is a saint Jim Bob is somewhat known for. Must have suffered from what he's done for his kids. Done to Jill. Even if Jana has positive her relationship with her dad, she shouldn't. Let me say he hasn't been the best with several of her other siblings are visiting Jim. Bob's defense seems illogical to me. Another user conjectured Jana might not have even observed the element of the comment. Maybe she gave up protecting her father following the HGTV program. Part LOL, reading, just seen the letters HGTV and hit that. Like the remark also addressed Jana's prospective goals for an HGTV program, using analogies to Johanna Gaines, but many supporters are dubious about highlighting that the ownership of HGTV and TLC is the same company, which makes it doubtful Jana would land her own show considering the Duggar history on TLC, but the conversation didn't stop there. Enthusiasts even questioned whether Jana is really a self-reliant lady or if she has lately moved from being under the control of her father towards her husband's. Some noted that although her abilities in building renovations, the life of Jana has been determined by compliance with men authority, originally under Jim Bob and lately. One admirer summed it up as follows: the terrible aspect is she rightfully does not dispute any of it. Falling under the headship of a guy and having to follow him is all she knows. It is normal and expected, not overbearing. What then do you do? Believe Jana intended to support the whole comment, or was she only centered on the HGTV reference and behavior? Think Jana is as autonomous as some people say. At last, we are addressing Jill Duggar together with the continuous debate regarding her path away from her rigorous